And indeed, we are now connected. Good morning, morning stretch. All right then, how we are going to start today is we're going to put one foot in a staggered position in front, and then we're going to collapse the knees nice and gently collapse the knees until your trailing knee touches the floor. Trailing knee touches the floor, so obviously you're going to have some cushion underneath, and then put your foot flat, the front foot flat, make sure it's flat, and then you're going to put your hands on top of your knee, the one that's facing in front of you. And what we're going to do is just move forward, hip hinging forward, and we're going to get to a position where you're going to feel that forward leg, the glute and the ham where they tie in. You're going to feel a nice little pull on there, and then at the bottom your foot is flat. Maintain that flatness so that you can feel that Achilles coming up the calf and just starting to open up. When it starts opening up, you'll feel that tightness, so you'll get that open tightness. You might feel a little bit of a pinch where the hips meet the stomach. That's your hip flexors just starting to get engaged, just starting to feel your body's motion. And we're just going to hold that. As we hold it, we're going to take a deep breath in. Breath will last for 5 seconds. We're going to go in together. We go in 5, and then we're going to hold it for 4, and then we're going to de-stress for 6. Get it all out. Then we're going to hold it for 4. And then what I would like to do is gently drop your upper body down, so your hands, they move away from the thigh and they make their way towards the floor. And as they touch the floor, your chest, your stomach should be on your thigh. If it isn't, there's nothing to worry about. It's your body, it does what it needs to do. Just reflect on what your body is doing, acknowledge it, accept it, welcome it, champion it, celebrate it. And what we're going to do now, depending on how your hands are positioned, so my fingers are now planted on the floor, so not my palms. If your palms are planted, that's great. If your hands are wrapped around your ankle, that's okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to slowly straighten out that bent leg that your chest is leaning on. And how we do that is by taking a deep breath in through the nose. As we take that deep breath in, we're going to straighten that leg as far as it goes, nice and controlled. So we're going to go in with that breath for 5 seconds. We go in now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And wherever you are now, just take a pause. Just take a pause wherever you are now in that stretch. And then letting that air go. Should have let that air go, I should have told you about it. And then we're going to take a deep breath in again, 5 seconds, and we're going to go in furthermore. Going to sit back furthermore. And then allow the breath to come out and just pause where you are. And if you want to straighten your front leg now, just straighten it, slide it through your hands, slide it through your hands. So you're tilting the hips once again, sliding that foot out as far as it will go, feeling that nice open tightness, taking a deep breath in through the nose. We go in now, 5 seconds. We're going to hold the breath for 4, and then we're going to let the air go for 6. And as we do, we're just going to straighten that leg out to its fullest extension. So our upper body's going to drop down on that thigh. Our hips are going to move back towards that heel, and holding the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just now breathing as normal, getting back to the breath, becoming more present with the breath, following that breath through the nose, out the mouth, feeling that open tightness on the leg that you've extended, feeling those hamstrings where they meet the back of the knee then trails down the calf, effectively attaching itself to the Achilles. Foot flat, feeling the front of the foot where the hinge from the foot to the shin is, running that focus up the shin, all the way past your knee, over your thigh, feeling your body on your thigh, wrapping your thought around your hips, back to the lower back, trailing your thoughts, scanning the spine all the way up to the top of the neck, reaching the top of the neck, dropping the neck down, relaxing the shoulder blades. If your hands are not flat on the floor, your task is to get them flat. Once again, acknowledging the fact that your body is opening up, open that tightness. That forward leg now is going to then slide, so your foot's going to slide to the other side of your body, the knee's going to come down in front of you, your trailing leg is going to stretch out behind you, you're going to fall on the bent leg, fall on the bent leg. Make sure that you're in a safe position as you fall, cradle that leg, and we are now in the pigeon stretch. Stretching the outer hips, glutes, opening up the hips, upper hips, lower back, and that is the most amount of openness that you're going to get on that side. Opposite that side, you're going to feel a different kind of openness on the outer lats, obliques, running all the way down from the hips, all the way down the outer thigh, all the way down. Just try to connect with both the stretch and the breath. Just be present with your breath. And we're going to go back to the breath together. We're going to go for some box breathing. It'll be 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 5 seconds out, 4 seconds hold, and then it will be again 4 in, 4 hold, 6 out, 4 hold. When you're ready, we go in now, 4 seconds. Hold 4. And then get that breath out for 5. Let it all go. Hold for 4. Another 4 in through the nose. Feel that belly rise. Hold that breath. Feel the sensation. Feel the liberation. Let the air go for 6. Drop into the stretch if you can, if your body allows it. Hold the breath for 4. And then place your hands in a position where you can leverage your upper body up. Go into an upper body torso stretch. And then what we're going to do is place a firm stance from the hands, sliding our foot back. So we're now in the tabletop. As we're in the tabletop now, we're going to then stretch out. As we stretch out, we're going to press the floor away. As we press the floor away, we're going to sit back into our heels, digging the toes into the ground, curling the toes so you've got stability, dropping the chest to the floor, dropping the heart to the floor, dropping your forearms to the floor, dropping your forehead to the floor, just dropping it all, allowing that vulnerability to be present, to celebrate it, to champion it, to welcome it. Push the floor away, take a deep breath in, expel the breath, keep on pushing that floor away. And then slightly come up so that your elbows are off the floor. You're still in that prayer stretch. You're going to take one of your hands and then you're going to put it to the other side of the hand that is stabilizing you. So both of your little fingers have met, they're right next to each other. And then what you're going to do is take a deep breath in, and then as the breath comes out, you're going to drop to the favored side of your body, drop on it so that your elbow is now flush to the floor. You've opened up your lats, going down, meeting the floor. The hips on the side of the stretched lat is feeling a little bit tight. We need that because the opposite side has opened up. And as we're focusing on the opposite side now, with the arm that is folded across the other stabilized arm, we can feel the lats pop out, getting an all-round awesome torso stretch. Take a deep breath in and then come to the middle. Place your hands parallel once again, push the ground away, allow that breath to come out, push the ground away, feel that flexibility, feel that openness, feel that open tightness, feel the way that your body has conformed, agreed, accepted, welcomed. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then pass over the other hand, so both of the little fingers now have met each other. Allow the breath to come out. As the breath comes out, just drop the weight, transfer the weight to the side of the favored body that goes down, flush elbow to the floor. Once again, lats on both sides have opened up. You've got a tight hip next to the side of the floor, next to the side of your body that is now towards the floor. And the other side of the body, the hips are now in space, allowing that freedom. You've opened them up. And then take a deep breath in, come back to the center. One last time, take that breath out, push the ground away, push the ground away. Brilliant. Opening up them lats. Slide the hands down so that you are now in the tabletop. And what we're going to do, the opposite leg to the one that you began, you're going to slide it forward, slide it forward. We're going to get back into that beginning position where the hands, they go on top of the knee. Your trailing leg is stretched out. Knee is nicely comfortable, nicely cushioned. We're going to hip hinge forward, so we get a nice hip flexor stretch on the trailing thigh. And make sure that your front foot is flat on the floor and you're tilting at the ankle, so you get a nice Achilles opening. And on the same leg, you're opening up the glute where it meets the hamstring, so the tie-in. And once again, just becoming more present with this position, with this posture. Taking a deep breath in, 5 seconds we go in now, 5. Feel that belly rise. Hold the breath for 4. And then allow the breath to escape through the mouth, nice and vocal, for 6. And then we're going to hold the breath for 4. One more time, we do the same sequence. 4, we go in. Hold for 4. And then allow the air to go out for 6. Hold the breath for 4. Take a deep breath in for 5, and as we do that, we're going to let the hands go either side of that foot. So take a deep breath in. Hold the breath for 4. Wherever your hands have gone, plant them. Take a deep breath out for 6. Hold the breath for 4. And become present with the breath, your pace, feeling your body now just becoming more adaptable, more open, more solace, more sequenced, more able. Just allowing that dissolve to become the resolve, feeling that flow. Same as what we did in the beginning. If your fingers are on the floor, planted, make sure there is a good structure. If your hands are flat, palms are flat, awesome. If you can't reach, and just grab one part of your leg, stabilize yourself, that's totally cool. Have zero judgment, no one cares. It's just you and your body, feeling your body, scanning once again your body. We're going to start with the fingertips or the palms, wherever you feel the pressure that you have placed, making contact with the floor. Observing, feeling that running energy going up both of your forearms, past the elbows, all the way up, back of the triceps, rear shoulders, top of the traps, and now we find ourselves around the neck area. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then allow that breath to escape. As the breath escapes, drop the neck, drop the shoulders, lose any inhibition, lose any tension, and then feel your body pressed upon your thigh. Feel your hips, feel your thigh, feel your chest, feel your stomach, feel your hips. Scan that wrap around the hips to the lower back. Now at the lower back, we're going to then scan further down past the glutes, running down the trailing leg, all the way down past the hamstring, past the back of the knee, past the calf, on the Achilles. Wherever your foot is, allow it to rest, because that is exactly where it needed to be. Your toes don't need to be focused, they don't need to be embedded, they don't need to be curled. If they are, that's cool. It's all your body. Then rescan your body up the shin, past the knee, up the thigh, hip flexor, obliques, going all the way up, lats, chest, finding ourselves once again stable, feeling that solace, feeling that sobriety, feeling that mystic, feeling that stretch. Take a deep breath in, 5 seconds we go, and then we allow the breath to come out, 5 seconds. One more time, 5 in, 5 out. And then place your hands somewhere where you've got stability, and you can draw the foot across the body, and then just sit in that comfortable position that you've got. Drop your upper body to the inside of the thigh. Wrap your hands around your leg or a little bit further out on the floor. And now we're in the pigeon stretch. Being in the pigeon stretch, there's a few things that you can do. The most important thing that you can do is accept it, welcome it, acknowledge it, don't judge it, be with it, as one with it. Be mystic. Be curious. Go search. Go search part of the body that is giving resistance. Have a little conversation with it. Come to an agreement, a settlement, where that uncomfortable feeling is now comfortable. Adjust your body anyhow you wish to adjust it, so that you are getting nothing but an open tightness and a flourishing, nurturing stretch. We're going to move the hand that is closest to the foot, and we're going to grab the foot. As we grab the foot, we're going to take a firm grip of it. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to go in for 5 seconds. We go in now. 5. We're going to hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow the breath to come out for 6. As the breath comes out, pull your toes up, and then allow your upper body to sink on your thigh, on the inside of your thigh. Hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in for 4. holding the breath for 4, making sure you're still firm gripped with that hand on the foot. Allow the air to come out for 6, pulling that toe further up, those toes, pulling that foot further up, dropping your body to that chest, sinking, merging, and becoming now more present with your breath. It'll be your pace of breath, because we're going to release the foot, feel that flow, feel that openness. Put your hands in a position where you can leverage your upper body up. You've leveraged up, you've got your chin nice and high. So you're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. It's going to last for 5 seconds. We go in now. We're going to hold the breath for 4. And we're going to allow the breath to come out for 6. And we're going to hold the breath for 4. One more time, we go in for 5. We hold for 4. And we allow the air to come out for 6. Nice and vocal. Feeling the release. Holding the breath for 4. And becoming more present with your breath. It'll be your pace. Leverage your upper body up. Slide your knee back, meeting the other knee. Get back into the tabletop. Slide your hands out one more time. Sit back into the prayer. Get a nice deep stretch. Open the lats, open the lower back. Drop your head down. Really release. Allow that open tightness to become nothing but open. Come back up to the tabletop. Slide your hands back up to your knee. Slide your hands up to the thigh as you naturally now make a tall spine. Release your hands away from your body. Reverse that semicircle all the way up. Point your fingers to the sky. If you want to lean back slightly for a supine, please do so. Stretch it all out. Stretch that abdomen out. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Once that breath is in, you're going to release the breath. As you release the breath, both arms are going to come down in a semicircle manner, all the way down to the side of your thighs. From there, you're going to slide one foot out, so you get one foot planted. Put your hand on the bent knee, leverage yourself up, slide the foot so that you are planted, both of your feet. We then release the hands away from the body again one more time, going to a massive supine stretch. And if you haven't thought of a word, it is now time to think of your word, the word that you are going to make your day. So you're going to take a word, and that word is going to represent how you own your day, how you show up, how you own it, how you deliver your value to the world. Allow your hands to go down slowly to the side. I'm going to give you 10 seconds in your planted state so that you can root towards that word to grow and become the greatness that you are. Oh yes, so we have you, Best Life. Harry. Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And thank you for being here.